Alright guys, your buddy Kintish here. Today we are giving a comparison with the S18 Pro versus the S16 Pro. And which one do I like more? Whoa, this is a tough one, guys. I'm going to tell you which one do I enjoy riding more, and that's more convenient and more useful. This one, believe it or not. So you might be like, but this one's so much better. It's faster. It's got more speed. It's got more torque. It goes really well. It's got RGB lighting. It has 1400 watt hour battery. Yeah, like what more could you ask for? It has a suspension system that's very smooth, coiled. And then you got this, which is pretty good. They got bare bones, 18-inch wheel, 900 watt hours, and yeah, well, why did I not choose this? Well, first of all, the trolley handles. Okay, so going back to the trolley handle, guys, the trolley handle on this is not good. Okay, so it makes it really inconvenient to like go to grocery stores, go into stores, go grocery shopping. It's just not a wheel that you want to lug around in the grocery store. Look how wide this is too, by the way. Okay, so you see this with the pads, and this is why I got new pads coming for this. Look at the width of this thing versus the width of this. You see that? It's a huge difference in terms of width. Yeah, it's just this one's more slimmer. It's like, look at the size of this. This is a 16-inch wheel, and it's massive compared with when you compare it to the S18 as well. So, and this has an 18-inch wheel, and I have a seat on this too. Okay, so it's pretty big. That's why I'm getting new pads for this, and hopefully it'll ride a lot better. And I just don't like the feel of these pads. This works like you got the trolley handle in the middle. It rolls really well. You got a kill switch. You don't have speakers like this one has, but you barely ever use it. But yeah, well, I've never used it once. Just to try it out, I have, but I don't actually ride with music or anything. But you got this. Like I said, it rides really well. It's got power. Now, torque-wise, acceleration-wise, this is better. This is 2 notches below this, I would say, in terms of acceleration, but it's there. Because this has a peak wattage of about 5,000 if you actually like push it, and that's what it says. They're both 84 volt wheels, so this I believe is about 6,000 or 6,500 when you push it. So it's only slightly more, which makes sense that like I said, 2 notches below the S16 Pro basically. But it's still there. It's like I said, it's on par with the Falcon. So don't have to worry about torque or acceleration when you have the S18 Pro, the model cell version of the wheel. So ride wise, they're both pretty good. This is smooth ride. This is very smooth. This wheel is very stable when you're riding it, by the way. It's about 15 pounds heavier than this, but it's very stable. But the weight makes it a little bit more, what's it called? Difficult to turn, slow turns, like, sharp, slow turns if you had to. This is, it's light. You can whip it around. So, yeah, so going back to that, the lights of this are better than this one. If you're riding in the dark, this one's better. This light is not bad though. Like I can still see, and I've ridden this in the dark. You guys can watch my videos. Otherwise, yeah, these pedals I added it myself, and yeah, they're both good wheels. So in terms of convenience and actual practical use, like going to do errands and stuff, S18 Pro. In terms of pure ride speed, off-road, you can both take these off-road, but ride-wise, things like that, this is pretty good. Like I've taken this to grocery stores and restaurants and stuff like that. The problem with this is, like I said, it just feels weird when you're trolleying it around. So it's not horrible. It still works, but yeah. Otherwise, like I said, this is still cheaper than this, but you get way more bang for the buck. The S16 Pro is really good bang for the buck. If you had to buy this at full price, this is probably a better deal. Okay, so but anyways, yeah, that's how I would say it. Deal wise and price wise, this is better because this is only slightly more expensive than this at a full retail. So, but if you get this on sale, this is actually the better buy. This has all the nice, I guess, newer amenities like the display on top, things like that. But you don't really need that type of stuff. Um, but yeah, that's what I would say, guys. So they're both good wheels. This is just better because it has a better trolley handle. If they only change that trolley handle, it's like it's there, it works. Yes, you can flip it around and you can wheel it backwards, but still it's just not the same. Like it's the footprint is bigger and this is so much easier when you go into a grocery store. So what I would do sometimes is if I had to take this, I would take it and I would just park it because you can just park it and then just lift it back up and take it away. What I would do though, if you're very afraid someone might steal it, just lock it before you go into like transport mode or something like that. So, all right, guys, if you have any questions, comments, post below, subscribe to the channel. So yeah, going back to the ride quality wise, things like this is a pretty good wheel. It does ride really well, very stable. I like it. Really awesome for acceleration. This is good for overall, very useful, very fast. But this is faster, right? So, all right, guys, stay tuned for more videos.